What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Normal Pants Noob here. We're not wearing short shorts today. I know, sad. These thighs are covered up today, but I just felt like wearing pants. Today, we're gonna be installing some T-Rex crash protection on the little KTM RC390. I was looking over the instructions, prepping the tools and everything we're gonna need for today. It's a little bit more involved than I thought, so we might not get out on the road today and ride this bike. It might take a little bit longer than I imagined, but we're gonna do our best to get it all up and running and fully protected with some crash protection. Should be an easy job. Looks like just a couple hex bolts and some flat heads and some 10mm sockets. Should be pretty simple. Hopefully. We like simple around here. If you don't know, this is our KTM RC390. We're giving away this motorcycle. Hit the link below on our Patreon to learn more how you can get started to win. And yeah, let's go. So one of the cool things about this T-Rex system is not only is it recommended by Ari Henning, who put it on his, oh my God, race spec RC390 that he was running for a while, but it also has really clear instructions on how to install it, which I really appreciate. And they're based out of Dallas, Texas, which I saw on the little button for the front fork slider, so that's pretty cool. So let's get started. So the instructions mention to raise the bike with a rear paddock stand, simple. It says support the engine with the floor jack. Make sure to use some padding / cushion between the floor and the jack. I don't know how I'm gonna do that with the fairings still on, so we're going to take the fairings off first and then support the engine. So let's do that now. It appears that most of the fairing is held on by these little, looks like 4 or 5mm hex keys. So let's start popping these off. You know, it's funny, working on the Hornet was really kind of like a crucible of sorts, you know? I feel like I learned a lot while I was working on that bike. A lot of little things, like little best practices, you know, like how to best take off little pop little things, you know what I mean? Like little pop guards. Like I'm taking one off right now, and I just figured out how to do them the best way. Like that's the kind of stuff I didn't know how to do before I worked on the Hornet. So to be honest, I'd say for guys looking out to wrench on bikes and do that kind of thing, to be honest, I don't really like wrenching on bikes. I really don't. I much prefer riding them. I think that's a lot more fun. But if you are inclined to learn how to work on a bike and you have a nice, pretty bike you don't want to mess up, I highly recommend picking up like a beater bike just so you can practice wrenching on it, to be honest. I think that's definitely worth it. You can buy something like a $1,000 Craigslist special to just learn how to wrench on a bike. That way you don't mess up your nice bike that you have. And to be perfectly honest, as many of you are so keen to point out, I'm very bad at working on motorcycles. I can barely, as you can tell, I just dropped one of these little things. There it is. I'm pretty bad at it, you know? But the good thing is I know how to do the sort of bare minimums, and I can do an oil change on a bike, and I can work on them. So the super basic stuff I think every motorcyclist should be able to do. Stuff like oil changes, coolant flushes, brake fluid changes, simple stuff you should be able to do. But I really do recommend for bigger projects, just take it to a shop, man. Especially if it's a bike you really care about and you don't want to mess it up. Really just take it to a shop. They will fix you up better than you'd be able to do yourself. Also, get yourself a magnet on a stick. Magnets on sticks are very good tools. One of my favorites. All right guys, making some progress here. We've got the lower engine bolt off of here. I went ahead and removed this little rubber piece. It was kind of in the way because I had to remove the clutch cover. Sorry, I had to move the clutch cable beneath this frame situation here. So now we're in good shape. So now what we're gonna do is we've got our bracket here from T-Rex. It's gonna go onto the frame, and then using a couple spacers, it's gonna just use the existing frame right there. So should be good to go. And as you guys can tell, I'm using a very advanced printer and book situation as my engine hold right there. A little bit of a backyard Yammie mechanics right there. All right guys, we are now installing the bottom case slide cover like that. Gotta pop this piece off of here really quick. Lucky for us, T-Rex did not torque these on super heavy, which is nice. Thank you, T-Rex. I must be using the wrong piece. Nope, because this one is completely different. This doesn't fit. (2016) on KTM RC390. This doesn't fit. There's no bolts anywhere on this, dude. What the fuck? This is so frustrating. Did you expect it to go all the way there? It's not gonna go all the way over there, is it? It's not. How is it gonna go there? And it doesn't even fucking make, this doesn't fucking fit. Shouldn't it just fit? Because it doesn't. Like, what kind of dumb is this, dude? How the fuck are you gonna sell me this part for a 2016 on KTM RC390, which this clearly is? Oh, no, like this? Because that doesn't fucking work either. This just doesn't fucking fit, does it? Where does this go, KTM? Where does this go, T-Rex? Does it go upside down? Does it go like that? Please, God, fit. Please. For the love of God. I don't understand why I would go on top of it, but I have to try because there's nothing else I can do here. If there's no bolt on that side, okay. Oh my God, this is a joke. This is a joke. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to day 2, which is actually like 11 days after the first time I was filming this. But there's a good reason for that. That the original left side case slider from T-Rex was not a good fit. It didn't fit up to the bike and I got really frustrated and decided to cut out a lot of that huffing and puffing. But T-Rex is a cool company. I emailed them and they sent me out the correct piece. So as you can see, these pieces, although they do look similar, are slightly different. So this is the one that actually fits. So we're gonna be slapping that onto the bike and we're gonna finish this project up. Let's go. So see, we'll show you guys here in just a sec as I remove this nut here. So here's the part the T-Rex supplied originally, and it literally, even like this, none of the bolts line up and nothing was really happening. So here's this part, and then here's the actual part that it needs to be. See the difference in size there? The camera tries to focus a little bit. And so this one slides right on there, and you can see all the bolts fit and everything is nice and we're very happy. So this is good. Let's get this on there. All right guys, we've got our fairings back on. Fairings are the least fun things to do on a bike, I swear. But now is the fun part of putting on these little pucks to slide our bike on. Hopefully no one will slide this bike, but we're gonna install the pucks anyway. So these are gonna go on just like that, and you insert this down here, easy peasy, and you just tighten it up. All right guys, we are in the home stretch here. We just need to install the front axle sliders and we are done with our crash protection install. So let's do it. All right guys, we just finished up the crash protection install on the RC390. Let's get a focus here. Beautiful looking parts. We got this T-Rex down here, the case slider. Got the frame slider here. Everything's nice and buttoned up. We've got the front axle slider. And we've got the other side as well. Great looking parts by T-Rex. They did not supply it to us for free, but they were cool enough to get us over the correct part like I mentioned earlier. So that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit the link below if you wanna learn how you can win this bike and join our community of the most awesome motorcyclist on the internet. Ask anybody down in the comments below who is a patron of this series how dope it is to hang out on the Discord server with all of us, and you can get to choose how we modify this bike and you will earn additional chances to win it as well. So with that, thanks again for watching. Tune in next time. I'll see you later.